Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is my third episode of the day, and it is awesome. It is awesome to be casting. You are not ore. You are ore. You are not ore down there. So if I put this guy here, we are covered. Excellent. So, put that guy. Active. We want to actively mine this thing. Absolutely. Absolutely 100% actively mine it. So you go up to there. Which means if you go there, you actually cover all of that area. And you cover all of that area. And you cover all of that area. These guys are fitting in very well. They're beautifully fitting in. So then you go like that. And you go like that. And you are missing this little bit here. So let's put another one there. I don't want to put another one over there because that'll just mine out those two and then just get ignored. And then you are like this. And there's no chunk here, so we don't have to worry about that chunk. Give me a substation. Boom! Everything just started working there. And how big is this guy? 186k, so that might take a while. But that's just an annoyance. That's not actively blocking us like the coal one is. It's just an annoyance. So I feel like it's okay for that one to run a little bit slower. Look at the bots go. 1200 so far. All pulling out of this guy. Maybe it'd be a better idea for us to just have a list of warehouses going up here and just belt it out. Because I feel like maybe that is a better option. Okay, we might have to do that because I feel like we're artificially inflating the number of bots we have in the system is maybe not the best idea. I mean, it's not ever going to be a bad thing to have a ton of bots, but it's just like, why do you need it, is the question. So that is going to be 160, 320, 640. We need one more. We need one more. The downside to this is these warehouses are going to be around for a very long time. Actually, you know what? You can be normal, you can be normal, you can be normal. And I've got no more normals left. We need to make sure they keep me supplied with wood, actually. These guys, because if I'm building stuff that requires wood, I would like wood to always be in my inventory. Because I'm still having flashbacks to all of those times where I wanted to build a warehouse and I didn't have any wood. And that was just, those were just bad times. Times. Okay, so you are in range of the logistics. So this guy is going to be our passive provider. And now we are no longer needing all those bots. We got like 1,000 free at this point. Okay. So maybe that's a bit better. We're not using up as many bots. We're not going to screw over into the point of needing 2,000 bots or 3,000 bots or whatever ridiculous number it would have reached eventually. And we're still really pushing these guys out, really chopping down the coal here. 672, so that's over 100k since we started messing with this thing, which is nice. Very, very nice. Let's just do a sanity check. Is there anything else we want to clear out? This iron, definitely. This uranium, yeah, sure. Was this the uranium that was a little splotch next to the thing? I feel like it is. This coal as well we need to mine out. And this tin. Well, this tin we're mining out. Slowly but surely. We're mining that out. And this coal. We're going to have to mine the crap out of that out as well. And this iron. Maybe we should do something to actually start focusing on that iron ore. Perhaps. Because eventually we will need to start mining that out. We really will. Yeah. I feel like we can get... I feel like I'm going to ignore that for now. Because we can do level 3s down here. And we can like almost skip over this coal patch entirely and just put undergrounds under it. And we can do the same for iron. Because the second smelting array will finish around here. We can start the third one down here. It's a huge gap to leave for belts and stuff like that, but we did say we were going to leave a gap of 32, and this might be pretty close to 32 anyway, so I mean, look at the gap we left here. That's a pretty big gap. And I feel like the gap lines up perfectly with this. So maybe it's not a huge deal. We can build everything around it. So what are we doing here? Do we want... Alright, so we got a choice this episode. We can either keep working on our Mark II, setup, or we can start to go for other things. Now, we can't really build a zinc mining or a stone brick mining or anything like that. We can build the ore outposts for them. For zinc and nickel, I feel like are the two things that we're sort of... There's sort of a gap in our resume at the moment as far as ores are concerned. It's like we've needed them and we've just sort of we've kind of been working, gotten jobs without them being on our resume for quite a while now. But it's kind of gotten to the point where, you know what, it's really starting to get noticeable. So I think I think we need to do them at some point. And you know what? I can't think of a reason why why we shouldn't be doing them. So, I love this solar array. It looks so awesome. And we're still not getting to the point where power is a problem. We got spikes. Spikes are good. Spikes are very good. Once these things start to flatline for a little while, that's when you start to think, we're starting to really eat into the accumulator every night. But that's fine. Let me have a look. So let's have a bit of a survey here. That's aluminium, that's quartz. That's our nickel, isn't it? So we're going to shoot the nickel down into here. Zinc, we got a zinc over there. We got a tiny little zinc over there. Barely worth looking at. We got a bit more zinc over here mixed up with nickel. That's actually a nice combo. And if I didn't have my nickel over there already, I would seriously consider going down for this one. But we do have nickel here, and we've already got a station close enough to use it. So zinc, I don't know what we're going to do about zinc. Honestly, there's a few different choices. Some of them are good. Some of them are... Look at this guy. He has just gone absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Probably need that power pole to keep things going. Let's just clean this area up a bit. You are still needed. What did I do? Did I delete the wrong power pole? You should be getting power from these guys. Why are you not getting power from these guys? Better question. Why are you not using substations? That seems like a very good question. There we go. Stop complaining. You have your substation, now stop complaining. It's nice that it got rid of this little specky bit up the top. Don't have to worry about that. How are you freaking just take a substation, okay? Take a substation and stop complaining. I do not care about your complainy pants nature. So there we go. So that's cleared up a lot of that, which is good. Yeah, get me out of there. So where did we say we were going to go for nickel? I feel like up here is the place to be. And you can just be completely gone. You do not need to be there at all. I got a little bit of stone here as well. We've still got more stone to go, so I'm not going to clear that out yet. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I'm hand deleting stuff. Are you crazy or what? Do not do that when you can do this instead. I feel like we can get rid of this guy and just put a pole. Because substations are valuable. So, let's get this set up. Put that there. We don't quite fit those guys in, but that's fine. What? I didn't grab those? Apparently not. I still remember saying we were going to have all of these stations being bot limited at some, like bot run at some point, so we wouldn't need belts. It's never quite happened. And I'm not sure I actually care about making them bot limited. If we start to run into UPS, I will destroy every single bit of belt I can find to fix it. And at that point, we will need it. But we never needed to make this a 5-station instead of a 3-station because small disturbed child. Well, there you go. There you go. Supply nickel ore 01. Excellent. So let's get some text going on here. Give me some text, please. Where are you? Should be around here somewhere. Unless, of course, it's down here hiding. Green. I need some more green wires, please. 1, 2. You are how much you are providing. And you, how much you actually have, which is going to be nickel. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Steel chests, haven't got a lot of those apparently. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And now, yeah, this is going to be a bit of a run down here to get this nickel ore done, which is fine. Go away, trees. This is not a nature preservation. This is a factory, and you are now part of the factory, so congratulations. I promise you will get used to build circuit boards after I destroy you. So that is my guarantee from me to you. Alright, let's see if we can find a nice big thing that I can copy off, because that lead wasn't that big. So I want to be able to copy the full breadth of stuff. So this feels like a good starting place. Might not quite be high enough, but I feel like it's... Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. That stretches all the way up. Let's feed it off to the side there. And then what we do is we grab this section and we copy and paste it right here. Right there. And we're not in danger of getting too close to this uranium, so we don't have to worry about actually, we don't need you, we don't need you, and we don't need you because you get powered by the other substation. Oof. I do like having one big power network. I think I've seen some people who like separate their power networks, and it's just interesting that some people do that. What will happen if I get rid of you? That dies. Yeah, that's all right. So let's do a bit of belt pruning here. Belt pruning, you are not needed. Are we covering everything here? We are, because if there was ore here that needed to be mined, then a drill would have gone down here. So it's all good. You are needed for like 4 drills, so we're not going to get rid of you. You can stay there. Bye-bye, rock. You are needed for like 1 drill, so... And that drill was powered by this one anyway, so you can go. Alrighty, let's have a look. That looks beautiful. That looks absolutely perfect. So, now, where's our thing? Where is our thing? So we're going to do this. Bloody rocks everywhere. I swear to God. Alright, so that's where we're going to do it. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Copy and paste all of the undergrounds. Do like that, 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 and that. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And while we got this blueprint, let's do that one, and 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 that one. And we can start removing this sort of stuff. We don't need these. The third one goes to there, so that's fine. The fourth one goes to here. And you go to... autosave. I feel like my nose is starting to get a bit runny as well. All of these crazy things happening. I don't want to be sick. Being sick sucks. Really, really does suck. You go all the way, so there we go. We got our 5 things. And now we need to build a magical corner. There's no underground belt magic that will make a corner any easier. There just isn't. There we go. Whoop. All of them go through, go down into the warehouse. Come on, guys. You can do it. There we go. Now, look, we can actually see here. That's... it's like 180 per second. Which makes sense. Oh, wait a sec. These are 40 per second. If it is 40 per second, we should be 200 per second. No, it's not. It's probably about 150 to 170. Some of these belts are not completely full. That's fine. We could do some underground magic here. Oh, it's because this one is, this guy is only mining on this side. So that side will never be full. Never. Which is fine. The rest of them are fine, but yeah, that one is always going to be a bit off. So anyway, we have tons of nickel. You are stack filter inserters. Do we want to make these super fast stack filter inserters? I feel like we do. I already got a bunch of you. And I feel like we don't need these to be super fast because they're going to be constantly loading. It's only the ones where the trains are actually here. Now that's iron. We don't want iron. We want nickel. Nickel. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. What's the deal with you? You are filtering the wrong thing, aren't you? There we go. Get your stuff in those chests. Excellent. The only thing is, if we made this a full bot thing, then these chests would get filled up a lot quicker. Wait, what am I doing? Stop, stop, stop. Stop it. Stop doing stuff. We were going to make this all warehouse, weren't we? I keep forgetting. I just copy and paste and I keep forgetting that we're supposed to be making these all warehouses. Oh, well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Mr. Iron and we're going to copy this setup because I love the idea of having 4 of these guys coming on in. Coming on down the mountain when she comes. Excellent. And these are not filtered at all, which is fine. They don't need to be filtered. So now you are going up at a phenomenal rate. Of course, green wires need to be connected. Oh. Somehow these were already connected, these 2 warehouses. Oh, because they were from the blueprint. Duh. So, that's it. Now we got nickel. Now we got tons of nickel. We're not going to process nickel yet because nickel needs... nickel needs oxygen. What was it? Zinc. The zinc that needed the bloody sulfuric acid. Nickel just needs oxygen. And oxygen, I have a pretty good feeling that oxygen you can make from air. Something tells me that. There's no direct recipe to produce oxygen, is there? We can get it out of water, but that seems like a waste. We should just get it out of air. Although we can pump water out of the ground, so what am I talking about? Nitric acid. Nitrogen dioxide comes from this. Where is the thing? There. There it is. So compressed air. 25 compressed air gives 5 oxygen. That doesn't seem like a very good ratio. Whereas pure water, water electrolysis, gives 12.5 out of 10. So I reckon we could actually get more oxygen faster, 12.5 every second, as opposed to this guy, which gives 5 every second. So screw air, we are going to be drinking water from now on, and that will solve all of our oxygen needs. Just don't bother breathing, just drink tons of water. You will be fine. At least according to Bob's mods anyway. So, there we go. We got nickel coming on in. This is a nickel ore station. And you are saying, I got 40k nickel. Come on down and take some. Oh, zinc. We could set up a zinc station, but I feel like it's kind of a topsy-turvy sort of thing. So let's set up a nickel station here anyway. Let's set this guy up to actually pull nickel out. Because I feel like that's something we can do this episode. That will be awesome. Okay, so you, 32k. Let's make 32k a thing. 32,000. Doop. I would love it if these things actually, the blueprints actually copied over these little smart displays. That would be so awesome. Alright, so you're cut off at the moment. I know when I hover over this, it's highlighted by that, but that's just a power connection. It's not actually doing it. And this little wire going down from the middle over to there kind of confuses me because I think it's actually hooked up, but no, it's not. So, nickel. Negative 32,000. And this guy is going to be that. Passive provider. Chest. Do we have any nickel ore? I think we do. I think we should. There we go. We got a bunch of it. And then we chuck the rest in here. And we got 1,000 already, which is beautiful. So, you are negative 30,000 because we already got just over 1,000 in there. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Give me some more of this green stuff, please. Here we go. Give me a train. Nickel to Omicron 9. I feel like that is not what your name is supposed to be. Main base input nickel ore, not nicket ore. Is L even close to T? It's not. It's nowhere near it on the keyboard. How the hell did I do that? Anyway, I love this feature where you click on a station and you change the name and it's got all the other names so that you can do all of the names the same. Marvin Dracon. Where are all these stations with stupid names on them? I feel like they're... I don't know where they are. This is a station with a stupid name. I'm going to change you to be main base pending. And then all the other ones have got names. They should have names. Let's go on a quest to find all of the stations with stupid names. No, actually, let's go and make sure that nickel gets unloaded correctly. Because I am super paranoid about all of this stuff, so I might as well check it. We've all had titanium and lead coming out of this thing for ages. Oh god, no, no, bad, bad. You are so bad. God, alright. And we don't want this train to leave either, so that's fine. We can get the warehouses done. Of course, the filter inserters aren't set up correctly either, because, you know, that would be too smart of us to actually set these things up correctly. You need to be faster. You need to be harder, better, faster, stronger, all of those things. Look at them all go. That's so beautiful. And now, this guy needs to be doing this, and you need to be doing this. Excellent. And that'll do our nickel. And we're still only hooking the green wires up to this guy. So there'll probably be another nickel train coming in and doing this sort of stuff. But I feel like that's fine. I feel like that's totally okay. So we'll get another train coming in. Wow, that offloaded. Look at how much it loaded into there. Those bloody fast inserters are mental. They are so mental. I don't think we've got the 4 set of inserters anywhere here. No. Although some of those are different lengths. I feel like all the warehouses, I've been spitting them down here. So maybe that's what we should be doing. Okay, and this is what we're going to do because it's annoying me and I'm getting sick of it. We are going to destroy all of these guys. Destroy, destroy, destroy. You, radar, you are in the way. You have been in the way since the first day I placed you. And now we're going to move you over here. And you're going to look kind of stupid because you're kind of on top of that text, but I just do not care. Gold. Oh, we're getting rid of the lights, aren't we? It's not necessarily what I want to do. But that's fine. We just blueprint our way out of it. Station, you haven't got anything set up. Although you do have gold. You're not gold though. So you shouldn't have anything set up there because that just confuses me. Alrighty. Now these are the super fast, so we want to blueprint something with the super fasts on it. Get rid of that station down the bottom right. We don't want that there. We might have to manually override these guys. These upgraded ones, because the problem is I could delete them and recreate them with the upgraded ones, but then I would be in the situation where all the filters would be gone, which would suck. All my upgraded inserters are gone, aren't they? Let's go ahead and grab some more. It's a good thing we didn't actually have these hooked up to the circuit networks, because otherwise we probably would have just, we would have just sent off a whole bunch of trains to get a whole bunch of crap that we didn't really need. So, I suppose that's okay. Where are you guys going? I do not know where they're going. Maybe they're going for a sleep. Maybe they're going to pick some crap off here. They're going to pick up a whole bunch of iron plate. Since when did you need a whole bunch of iron plate? What did I do here? What did I do? These are all just normal warehouses, so I don't think they're... You're actually hooked up. Did we decide that would be a good idea? I guess we must have. I guess we should do it everywhere then. Pole. Let's just do it everywhere. What have I done? Oh my god. Something has gone terribly wrong here. Destroy. Just get the flamethrower out and burn everything. Okay? Nobody can never know we did something this stupid. Yes. There we go. Put those guys down. You know what? I got lost trying to get those extra fast stack inserters, so let's just get 200 of them. Totally in my inventory at all times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We do seem to go through this lead, don't we? We really do. Give me some more cables, please. Give me some more. Alright, I gotta stop doing that. I love that song so much, but I gotta stop doing that. That really pumps it up. So we went up to 64,000 now. So we actually got more nickel than we needed because we weren't connecting these guys up. Because they're just so fast unloading and so slow feeding into here. So I feel like this is definitely a good idea. And maybe that's the same situation we ran into with iron ore, which caused us to change it. I don't know why these are going back to yellow. It's like we're going on a round trip. Like, we start off with yellow inserters and they're really, really crappy. Then we go up to blue, and then we go up to green, and then we go up to white. And now we've gone past white and we're back to yellow. Well, this is kind of a brownish yellow, sort of a bronze color, but I'm just going to keep calling it yellow. Alrighty. So, you guys are all upgraded to be super fast, and all of my stations are upgraded to be super awesome. And these guys are empty, which is fine. So, I feel like we're good. How are my trains doing? How are you guys doing? You are fine. You're just sitting back, relaxing. And yeah, we kind of need to change this up a bit, but that's fine. Some of these, we could fix them to be warehouses. Honestly, I don't really care because A, it would require us to go in and screw over a whole lot of chests and stuff. And removing chests is a pain in the ass because all the chests are full. And I don't think it would really improve throughput that much because all of these bases are just completely full of resources at that point. So they are absolutely fine. So we're at the 28-minute mark. I feel like we can probably call it here, I'd say. Look at this. This guy is almost full. This guy is full. Our coal is really going down. We're below 500k at the moment. So a couple more episodes and this guy will be dead. Will be dead. Let's just keep chewing this away while we can. Slowly destroying all the coal that we do not need, which I love. I love the fact that we are we're just like, you know what? We don't need this patch anymore. We're trying to get rid of it. Just put down a whole bunch of miners. It's almost like terraforming the map. Like we destroyed a lake, now we're destroying an ore patch. Whatever we want to happen can happen. And of course the next stage in this process is going to be no red science. So I feel like we still kind of want this to be a thing, so So let's just get some requesters there. But yeah, I mean, the next step is obviously going to be concrete, like smashing concrete everywhere. And I don't know how much I like putting concrete down everywhere. I mean, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea, but still, it's just like, I don't know. I like seeing little bits of grass everywhere. It kind of feels like it's like almost a nature preserve. But then again, it's been a while since I did concrete, and maybe concrete would be a good idea in some areas. Maybe concreting this entire area would be good. The other thing I don't like about it is putting it down by hand is a pain in the ass, even with the maximum plus size. Putting it down by bot is a massive pain in the ass. That basically brings my base to a standstill for the longest time. And you end up with like 5,000 construction bots, and it's just painful. You know what? Maybe we should do it. Actually, I got rid of my construction setup, didn't I? I got rid of it. But it's not hard to make. You need stone brick, iron ore, and water. Well, we're not doing that because stone brick we have an extremely short supply. How are you doing? You're down to 4K. You're not being used up a lot, are you? I think it's just purple science, which probably uses stone brick for the smelty things. And I keep forgetting what I want to talk about at the start of the episode. I just keep forgetting about it. So we're going to have to do another episode so I can talk about the thing that I want to talk about at the start of the episode. I'm sure you guys who actually watch all the way to the end of the episode are just like, oh, just talk about it and get it over with. But I know that like 90% of people don't make it to the end of the episode. So if I'm going to talk about it and I actually want people to hear me, then look at how fast it gets unloaded. That is so beautiful. I love this so much. Forget bloody offloading both sides of the thing. Although this is going to take longer once we start getting better cargo wagons. The Mark III ones, which we need Invar for. Which Invar we need zinc. So, no, we need nickel. We only need nickel. So, yes. Once this is mined out and once we get zinc ore down here, we are going to be good. I feel like maybe what we should do is maybe we should make another set of 3 guys here. Another set of 3. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of the station over there. And let's get rid of these stations as well. Because we do not want to be upping these things. Because that would be bad. So there we go. It fits in beautifully. That fits in a little bit too beautifully. Are we supposed to have a gap here? We are. We're supposed to have a gap here. That's too close. Yeah, that's too close. So, do that. It's because before the state of wagons, the warehouses actually, we needed an extra belt across here, which is why it fits so beautifully. Give me some train lines. Oh, of course, the base bots are actually building these guys. Do we have anything to worry about? No. No, we don't. Although this guy should be a thing right there. Yeah. That fits. Beautiful. So our trains still fit here. I thought that was not quite as big as it should be, but that still fits. Give me some warehouses, please. Give me some... Oh, this is for the train network. And I've got our first train station outside of range. So we need to put down another logistics thing, but we knew we were going to. We don't want to join this. That's right, we don't want to join this. So I'm going to finish this guy off just before the train line. And that's beautiful. So now our logistics network officially ends just before the train line. And now we got these beautiful stations. They are hooked up. I love how we can just plop things down. And because we're using chain signals everywhere, it just works. We don't even have to adjust signals. We've still got the potential problem of having chains, which means only one train can be going to a station at any point in time. But I feel like that's okay. We don't have trains coming down that often. I hooked you up, didn't I? And you still only got 22 because these things take so long to drag out. These things take so long to drag out. Maybe we should make these guys a 4. But then, of course, it's going to be awkward because we need to move this pole. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like we just make it a 2. We got 2 full belts going in there. And the only place where we've actually got 3 belts coming out is here and here. So this could be a potential problem. We got 2 belts coming in, 3 belts coming out. could be a potential problem. Could be a throughput thing. So we might have to make this a copper guy. And this guy will just have to suck it and see. Maybe we can increase that to 3 belts coming out and then 3 belts. Maybe we can do that. Although 3 would not divide equally between that. I'm not going to worry about it because let's just suck it and see. I don't know why I keep saying that. Active provider. Alright, let's get rid of that little bit of stone there as well. Okay, that's it. I think we're done for this episode. And next episode, that thing that I keep meaning to talk about, I will probably forget. And then I'll mention it at the end of the episode again. But I feel like next episode is going to be zinc. Because I don't want to do any more smelting because of this stupid coal. So we'll probably go out and we'll find a zinc somewhere and we'll get that done. So I'll catch you guys in just a bit. Stay tuned.